Hey, this is Michael from Foote Printing, and we're talking about just more things a company can do to help themselves market. And, getting things on people's doors sometimes can be really neat.
I think it's a great idea. Start printing now, people. Well, every door direct mail is what we're talking about here, and that's also abbreviation EDDM.
EDDM.
It is the least expensive postage of anything that you're going to be sending through the post office, unless you are a nonprofit. You can use your nonprofit indicia and bulk rate, and it's a little bit cheaper, right around that same price, but it's only like around 19 cents per piece for the postage, which is usually the biggest cost. We're doing a lot of these every door direct mails, the 6x11 postcard. There are some postal size regulations. You can't just do a whole bunch of 4x6s, otherwise you'd be seeing a lot more stuff in your mailbox. So that is a little bit of a bigger it's the biggest standard postcard size that you can send out, at least from a normal bulk rate mailing, before you get to the larger size. And what else are we talking about here? And it's just a great way to blanket an area. Mm-hmm. If you want to get some recognition and show off this, or say this is what's going on, every door direct mail it's the way to go. You're blanketing the area. Everybody gets one, as long as the postal, what am I looking for? Mailman.
The mailman?
Yeah, the mailman is actually grabbing one each time and putting it in there. The nice thing about that too, you don't have to put customization on it. All you do is put your little indicia, postal consumer. You don't have to print something different. So I can print, thousands and thousands of those on a big press, cut them down, band them in hundreds, and they're gone. I don't have to have printed digitally or put on the mailing machine for everybody's different information. And not too many people out there when they get mail are like, oh, my name's not on it.
Yeah, right.
If they're interested and it's a good design piece, they're going to look at it or not. But here are the top reasons to send out EDDM.
I wish I had some music. Number one.
Promotions and special offers.
Okay.
Your Home Depot, you have this big promotional sale in the area. You send out a postcard, blanket, 2-mile radius out, and hopefully they'll come in and scan the code and get whatever. So that's a good one. Grand openings or events. We just did one of these for the Meyer Fairfax location, and then we're about to do some more for some other locations around. If you're opening your store and you're only online, you're screwing up. You need to send a postcard. Hey, we're open in your area, or coming soon, and then send a grand opening one.
It makes sense. It's a location, neighborhood sort of thing. These are your neighbors.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's the cheapest way to blanket that area and let them know, hey, we're here. Especially if your location isn't on a main drag that everybody's going to see you anyways when they're coming in and out of town. If you're not there, you have to be sending those out, because you literally could be in someone's backyard and they have no clue you're there, because when they're driving on their main route to get to the highway or wherever they need to go, they don't see it. So that's another one. Seasonal campaigns. We've done a lot of these. If I'm thinking about painting my house, the outside of the house, and it's around springtime, or getting some yard and landscaping work done, a perfectly timed postcard at that moment is going to sell a lot of people. And just like we talked about, more people than ever now, 65 and older in America, a lot of those people aren't going online, and you send them one at the right time. Who knows?
Yep.
I've even heard stories. I think it was even Jay-Z was going to redo this whole place, whole spot in his house, and he had gotten a postcard from a builder.
A little postcard.
Yeah, that guy ended up doing a couple $100,000 worth of work because he got a postcard.
That's a big job, man.
These things do work, and there's a lot of different stories I could tell other than that one. But brand awareness is the next one. Obviously, you want to keep top of mind with all your potential clients. Remind them. If you're not reminding them, they forget about you. You're going to be losing business. 5, product launch and new services. Obviously, they know about you. They come in, but maybe they don't know some particulars of things that you do. You want to remind them, send something out. Political campaigns and public awareness.
Oh yeah. Tis the season. Tis the season right now.
This year. I mean, we're already doing a lot of that stuff this year. So, I mean, most of those are targeted campaigns. So we have mailing lists. I'm not seeing too many political campaigns are actually flooding a whole area. But if you want to hit up everybody and you think everybody's going to vote, might as well. So I'd say public awareness would be better on that one. That's what we're doing when we're sending out the newsletters for different cities to keep people informed, or also for different cities, maybe send out something about recycling and the waste program so they know, so that the guys working for you at the city aren't mad because nobody knows what to put where. And those are nice postcards to keep. So that's another one to do every door direct mail. And then to target specific demographics. Yes, it's going to be to everybody's house. But if you're in a certain area of a certain city, you can pretty much guess that those people are of a similar demographic. And you could tailor the design and piece.
Yeah, so it's worth it to blanket it, in a place like that.
Yeah. And you could even do, if you wanted to, different postcards for different areas in a city. If you know those are kind of different, you could do different art for them and then have those separate banded and send them in and have those for that carrier. Yeah. So there's a lot of
it's kind of neat too. And you mentioned it earlier that that your name isn't on this, so it's not like it's almost like it's not just a piece of mail you got. It's like somebody actually came from whoever who was created and dropped it off because your name isn't on there. Yeah. There's a little bit of that. It's like, wow.
Hopefully they think that, I'm special. They dropped it off just for me.
Came just to my address, But, well, Michael, thanks a lot for sharing that, because that's, it's a new year and opportunity to get your marketing plans together. And this direct door, what EDDM? What does it mean?
Every door direct mailer.
Okay, that's something you really might consider to have in your marketing mix this year. And if you do, talk to Foote Printing. They can help you do it.